it has been, I know, a long road for you to get to the place where you're playing again, and that was very hard to do. But once you've come back now, how long did it take you before you started feeling real comfortable in our offense and defense?
I want to say it took me about 3 to 4 weeks, almost a month, to get used to it, because I had been out for 22 months, and I haven't been with the guys for the first semester, so it's kind of, I want to say, big learning experience. I learned the defense, what they do here, and the offense also, so it's a lot different from my other schools. So
you, when you became eligible at the end of the first semester, you had one practice before you actually played. What was that like? Because like you said, it had been 22 months.
It was exciting. I felt like a little kid again playing my first basketball game. I was really excited to play because, like I said, it's been 22 months, and I've been working real hard over the summer and last year when I was at Northwest, and I just want to prove that, you know what I mean, my work hasn't been, you know what I mean, not worth it, I guess you could say. Yeah.
You wanted to have an impact, and I think you did. And I was at the shoot-around that Saturday before we played Avila. Different feeling on the team. Is that one of the things you bring, just a different kind of attitude and approach?
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably one of the loudest dudes on the team, as always. I'm all about energy, and my recent coaches taught me that, and it does really matter to me. Energy is a big thing to me. If you're slacking or something, then I'm gonna get on you about it.
Right.
So, like, I love energy. If I find out somebody's not bringing energy, I will remind you, like, come on, bring energy. If you're not gonna bring any type of skills, bring the energy at least, because we all need it.
Okay, outside of that, what's your best skill as a basketball player, outside of the emotional part?
Well, I would say my best skill is probably getting to the basket, but I love to shoot the basketball. I'm really working on being a lights-out shooter. I've been shooting well lately in my late in career-wise. But, yeah, it's probably getting to the basket-wise. I like to attack a lot. I mean, it just opened up the defense. I could kick out or I could finish to the hole. Right. So, but, yeah. Well,
a couple of weeks ago, you had a 34-point game. Where does that rank among all of your games as far as scoring?
I want to say that was my best scoring game ever. I had a 30 and 18 when I was in high school, but it was high school also. So this is NCAA D2, so it was very exciting and shocking that I did that. So.
Can you kind of go back and track your progression from high school to the campus of William Jewell College?
Well, that's kind of, we had as much people in my high school that we got much here. So, but the campus, of course, it's a big campus here.
Right.
My high school is just a big, tall, long building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our hallways are kind of skinny. And it was shaped as an L, too, if you look on top of it.
Okay.
So, but, yeah, it's definitely a lot different. So,
how about playing back in Wisconsin last weekend? You had a chance to play at Parkside. You had a lot of people there.
Yeah, I did. My family was there supporting me. This is the first time to see me play college basketball.
Really?
Yeah, the last time they see me play was probably my senior year of high school. And before that, that's the only time they really see me play was my senior year of high school.
Right.
So it was fun. It was exciting. They don't really know too much about basketball. It was funny because I fouled somebody, and they're like, Larry Fitzgerald with a foul, second team foul, and they're all screaming about it like, you're not supposed to.
You heard him?
Yeah,
you
I
heard
was
him?
like, come on now, you ain't supposed to be doing that. So it was pretty funny. Or I was at the free throw line also, and they were just cheering loud. I'm like, you're supposed to be quiet at this moment in time. But it was funny, though. I was really glad I played in front of them.
Well, I mean, you gotta be happy with the fact they were there and they were vocal. I guess. Yeah. This season, the time that you've been on the court, and I guess the entire season, hasn't been what the guys have wanted. I mean, there have been lots of losses here, and just being honest. How do you handle that? I mean, what's the talk, and what do you do to try to stay positive and try to make things better?
Well, the way that we expected things this season wasn't. I mean, of course, we're supposed to be 2-11 right now.
Right.
But the way the talk is, just keep fighting. You know what I mean? We have 2 seniors this year, Darius Tomlin and Jason King. I talked to the guys, like, if you don't have a why, make sure, you know what I mean, your why would be playing for these seniors, because soon to be, you're going to be a senior, and you want people to play for you. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ultimately play for my family, and my little girl. But for team-wise, I play for Darius and Jason King because my time's coming up next year, and I hope they play for me also. So. You
mentioned your little girl. You want to tell us about your baby?
Yeah, she is.
What's her name, first of all?
Her name is Larry Fitzgerald. She is my life. She's the reason why I wake up every day. She's so precious. She really is my vitamin. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She gives me energy and wants me to keep going. So I'm really glad that she's here, and she's my motive, basically.
Larry, you mentioned the guys that are seniors this year, and some of you guys are going to be seniors next year. So when you get past next year, when you're done with basketball at William Jewell, what do you want to do next?
Well, I have two plans. One of them is become an overseas basketball player. Then make my money out there, and after that, I want to invest in other people's dreams.
Okay.
But if not, I want to become a coach again.
Okay,
Coach. I want to be around basketball as much as possible, even though if I can't dribble no more or put a jersey on, I want to coach and help kids just like me. So.
Finally, it's your first year on campus, of course, but what would you like people to know about you that maybe they don't know about you at this point?
Oh, man, that's a lot. I want to say one thing about me, I had this cartoon that I loved to watch when I was a kid.
Okay.
I still watch to this day. Some of the guys make fun of me. I'm still watching it. They will walk in my room like, bro, when is you watching? And I'm like, man, don't worry about it. So, but it's called Dragon Ball Z. I really love that cartoon. So when I have spare time or when I'm bored or I'm just laying up, you know, I either watch NBA film or Dragon Ball Z. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Larry Fitzgerald has been our guest here. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, sir.
And we'll be back with more in a moment.